In a crazy turn of events, Dokkan Fest Android 21 is coming to both Global and JP Dokkan. How's it, everybody? Celtic Link here. We're back for another Dokkan battle video. In today's video, we have the details and the animations for the next Dokkan Fest coming to both JP and Global Dokkan and AGL Android 21. Something that I don't think anyone had expected, right? We got the teasers last night for JP Dokkan, and we anticipated getting the info tonight for JP, and then Global dropped the surprise producer letter letting us know that she will also be coming for a shared crossover celebration for December. So Christmas came early, boys. So let's go ahead, let's take a look at her animations and what she is doing. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna pause the music here for a second, and we are gonna take a look at these sweet animations. So if you gotta adjust your headphones, do whatever you need to do, and let's take a look.
Right now it's snack time.
This is the banner unit, so we got two 21s coming. Oh, that looks sick. Okay, that's right out of Fighter Z. Oh, here's her active skill transformation.
I don't want them to get hurt.
Wow, that looks really good. Oh, yeah, there's the Fighter Z animation again. Oh, she has an active skill.
This is the end for you.
Wow, they absolutely cooked with those animations. I cannot believe how good that is. There's a few bits that are a little choppy that had me wondering in the beginning of her animations, but dude, they totally killed it at the end. That active skill looks pretty good too. And the transformation, excellent. So again, very, very surprising. I don't think anyone expected this to happen, right? So let's go ahead, let's take a look at what she's doing here. So she is Super AGL. This is Android 21 good after all. She is Android's Majin Power or Peppy Gals. Category key 3, HP attack and defense 170%. She gets an additional 30% for power absorption, transformation boost, and crossover. So very, very nice. That was a bit unfortunate. Because I had mentioned that she could be a huge buff for Rosé, but she doesn't lead him, nor does he lead her, right? Because he's Dragon Ball here. Oh, wait, no, I think Rosé has transformation boost, doesn't he? Okay, so actually, no, she is on Rosé's 170%. All right, okay, cool. All right, so moving on to the passive, she's got attack and defense 150%, all allies key 2, and an additional attack and defense 120% when attacking, and a high chance of evading enemies' attack, including super attacks, within the same turn. She also has an additional key 2 and attack 60% for 3 turns after evading an attack. She launches an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super attack. She launches another additional attack that has a great chance of becoming a super attack, starting from the turn in which the character performs the third attack in battle. She disables the enemy's attack once during the turn in which she performs the 6th attack in battle once only, and has a great chance of critical hit starting from the next attack after that. So she's kind of doing a lot in base form here. Very, very interesting to see this. So the one thing that has me worried when attacking, high chance of evading the enemy's attack. So If I'm not mistaken, this is the same way that characters like the STR, Goten, and Trunks are worded, which means like her dodge comes after super, which is going to make her a slot 2 unit or a slot 3, definitely not a slot 1, right? Let's actually pull that up and confirm, because I'm fairly certain. So we have the Dokkan wiki here, so let's actually pull that up for a second. We do have her teaser dropping on global, so let's go Goten. Let's just type that in real quick, because I do want to confirm this. So these guys right here, I think it's a very similar effect. High chance of launching additional attack. High chance of evading. Oh, there's this specifically as the first attacker in the turn. But it is... Yeah, so we'll have to see how that works in game, but I'm fairly certain this is sort of the similar wording to where her dodge is going to be after she attacks, right? Not before, which could be a problem. However, once she does evade, right, she has the whole Yamcha effect going on. Once she evades for 3 turns after that, she's got some extra attack and defense, or extra attack and key, rather. She's also got those... She doesn't have any built-in additionals until she does that 3rd attack. So you're gonna have to build her additional to get her, and even then you're seeing it by turn 3 at the best, right? To get that additional attack. So I mean, a bit interesting, but I mean, we're kind of used to that for now. You know, characters whose base form is kind of odd, but then their transformation ends up being really good, right? We saw it with Rose, with Super Trunks, and a few others. So let's see how her other form is doing, and maybe that'll kind of give us an idea of why she's set up the way she's at. Or, well, actually, real quick, let's take a look at the super attack. Super attack here, raising attack defense for 1 turn, high chance of stunning the enemy. Okay, so nothing too special there. Links, exactly what we expected for the links. So all right, very nice. So let's go ahead, let's take a look at her transform state. So she can transform, I believe, where is it, 5th turn when facing 1 enemy. So just 5 turns and then you can transform. Once transformed, she recovers 30% HP. She has attack defense 200%. 210%. That's actually a lot. Okay, awesome. Key 2, additional attack and defense 121% when attacking, reduces damage received 21%, and an additional defense 60% within the same turn after receiving an attack. She launches 2 additional attacks, each of which has a great chance of becoming a super attack. Recovers 21% HP when HP is 60% or less at the end of the turn. So she's going to be doing a lot of healing here, especially when you look at her super attack effect, which is raising attack and defense and recovering 5% HP. Looking at that active skill that she has, she's massively raising attack temporarily, causing ultimate damage to the enemy, disabling an action. I love that we're getting another character that has that disable action. We haven't had that in a while. And within the turn activated, she gets effective against all types. So pretty good. I'm seeing a lot of things I like here, but what I'm seeing, and I could be wrong here, but I'm seeing what looks like a definite slot 2 or slot 3 unit. So she's definitely going to need some protection in slot 1. But I mean, as I mentioned, one of the problems with running Rose is that, you know, he eats up big bad bosses for whoever is going to be his slot 2 or slot 1 unit, right? If he ends up being slot 3. So having her as a floater, which I think as a 3rd slot healing floater, could work really, really well, especially because she has that big bad boss's link. So this could be interesting. Very, very excited to see what she is. Nothing screams out at me as, you know, this is the new #1 TUR, but I mean, we'll have to see her in game. What I do want to see is her banner unit, because that might... you know, depending on what this is we could determine how good she is in total, right? So looking at her banner unit is Extreme Fizz. It is the Evil 21, and Power Absorption, Category Key 3, HP Attack and Defense 130%, makes sense. Has that entrance animation once only. She gets Attack and Defense 120% with a great chance of launching an additional Super Attack for 4 turns from the start of turn. Has a high chance of launching an additional Super Attack from the 5th turn after the entry, instead of that great chance. Okay. Has Key 3 and attack defense 200%, 210% rather, and an additional 90% when attacking. Reduces damage received by 21% 10% when facing only one enemy, high chance of performing a critical hit when facing 2 or more enemies, and performs critical hit when below 60% HP. At the start of a turn, or if the enemy's HP is 30% or less when attacking, it recovers 30% within recovers 30% with each final blow delivered. Alright, well, okay, at least the final blow mechanic here isn't locking some attack and defense, right? And she also has the ability to recover HP with candy, which, I mean, we don't really see all too often, so not really a slot 1 unit. I mean, that damage reduction, well, actually, I mean, with nearly 300% attack and defense, 21%, what's her stats here? Yeah, no, I don't see her being slot 1. Definitely slot 2 or slot 3. So, right, this is your slot 3, Android 21 being your slot 2, and then she would need coverage in slot 1, which, I mean, on her teams, there's going to be plenty of options for coverage, right? So, I mean, I'm liking what I'm seeing, you know, for a 21 that we haven't had in a while. This is looking pretty good. Again, not really something that screams out to me as standing above the rest of Dokkan Fest TURs released this year, but she's definitely not the worst I have seen this year, right? I mean, remember, this is the year we got STR 17 and 17 after all, so let's not, you know, let's not kid ourselves there. So I am liking what I'm seeing, and I definitely want to test them out in game. We also got some good information here of some upcoming things, right? We have the Awakening, Extreme Z Awakening for the Int free-to-play 21, so this will be kind of nice. Looking forward to this. The event has finally returned on Global, so if you want to recruit her real quick, get her ready for that EZA, go ahead and do that now. Get her prepared for that. We have a new challenge event, Ambition of the New Android Challenge. It'll be a series of fierce and intense battles. To me, this sounds like clear each phase to obtain. This sounds like a long event, but I mean, this here, series of intense battles, also makes it sound like it could be like an SBR style event too, right? So we'll have to see, right? Because this one says clear phase, this says series of intense battles against formidable foes. So not really sure. We'll find out more once the details come out, probably tomorrow or on the 29th when we get the celebration info. We also have a new event, defeat the clone fighters, get awesome rewards. I'm wipe them out. This is definitely a this is definitely one of those horde type events, right, where it's like different phases, you gotta clear as many of them as you can, like the Frieza one or the Cybermen one. It's gonna be like that for sure. And we also have the teaser coming up, right? So looks like we have a shared celebration guaranteed, which means the whole global timeline is all messed up. I'll be having a video out probably later this week going over what we can probably expect for the global timeline and a new theory I have on what this could mean for the New Year's Step Up banner. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. So anyways, guys, that is our video. That is the upcoming Dokkan Fest AGL Android 21 coming to both Global and JP Dokkan. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. I'm kind of excited for this, but I don't know if this is an immediate summon for me. But guys, you know, I'd love to hear what you guys are thinking. So guys, if you like the video, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you have not already, and don't forget to tell me your thoughts on Android 21 in the comments down below. Otherwise, guys, as always, thanks for watching, and aloha.